Got a nice little clearing right here. You see people staying here. But we're not quite deep enough here. We're going to keep traveling on into the woods. What's going on, guys? This is a little behind the scenes of the making of our Appalachian Legends series, and this is the beginning of the Appalachian Water Howler. I don't know, let's see, the road traveling here is about 13 miles deep and straight into the woods. And then I hiked about another 4 on top of that, so 17 so far. Before I make camp, I got a couple more miles to go, so I'll probably be at 20 miles deep in the woods before it's over with. From where my 20 miles deep into the woods from the woods before it starts, and it'll be about 6-7 miles from my truck, where I park my truck at. But I'm out here for 2 nights by myself. The third night, I'll be meeting up with at least Stacy. We had some stuff that had to be done work-wise. She had to take care of that, so she had to stay home for a couple of days. But she'll be meeting up with me. Maybe a couple more people, I'm not sure yet. But let me flip this around here. I got my bag and my tarp. Some walking stick. That walking stick's really cool. I'll show it to you in another video or something. It was a better lot. But it was actually made by a Cherokee Indian for me. It's really cool. It was back when I first got sick and I could barely walk because of my breathing. They made that for me and I love it. It's great. Big, heavy, sick. Anyway, I'm camping in my tarp. So basically, I'll have my tarp laid out the bottom and then come up and over with no front on it. So it's not going to be a tent. That way, if it gets too cold, I can build my fire in the front and it'll be reflective and keep me warm inside the tarp. So, a couple of things we're going to be doing out here while I'm by myself. I got I'll have to dig it out, but I got a nice little chunk of meat that I'm going to cook just on open fire by my cooking triangle, put it over the fire. Not really concerned about other animals other than what we're looking for. We got plenty of protection with us, so we don't have to worry about that part of it. And let me flip this camera. Let me fix that. Is that a little better? Get a little bit more of the woods behind me there. I can hear way off in the distance. I don't know how many miles this way. Some four-wheelers or something, motorcycles maybe. Not exactly sure. Heard a couple of dogs barking a while ago. I know that this is a very popular place for people to come ride at. Typically not during the winter time though. So I'm a little shocked they're out here. But maybe they're getting ready to pack up and go home because it is starting to get dark. It looks way brighter on the camera, or at least through mine, than it is out here. So I got nothing really to inform you of just yet because I'm just getting out here. You know, I brought the necessities I will need, very limited food because I'm not going to be out for a couple days. And Stacy brings some more supplies when she comes. And then, so I got my tarp, I got my Yeti cup. That's about all I need. You know, there's streams running through here, and I can fish, I can catch, I can, you know, do the catch and cook type deal. If I do that, it might be a good video for the Real Flame Barbecue channel if I get a chance to do that. But we got so much with this water howler thing coming up, that's gonna be insane. So I'm out here in the woods by myself, basically for 3 days. And I'm way out here, and as of right now, I have 0 cell service. Maybe that will change the further I go north here. I don't know if there's a cell tower out there here or not, because this is my first time being out this far, and especially staying overnight. This Appalachian Mountains, I mean, I grew up in it, all over the place here, and this is my second home, believe it or not. Most people can't believe that, but being outside was one of my favorite things when I was younger, and I won't get back to that now. So, hear all the little bugs and chirping, and hear a couple coyotes off in the distance. If you hear that, that's the coyotes. And there are some dogs out here too, like I said, but I'm not hearing those right now. I just hear the coyote part of it. Some interesting things coming in. I mean, there's some trees bent. There's some trees that were scraped clearly for markings. You know, I'm not really here. This is not for the evidence side of it. This is strictly behind the scenes of our Appalachian legends. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as you will the Appalachian legend, because I do believe that one's going to be a killer concept. I do have all my cameras right now. I got my GoPro 9. I brought all my GoPros, brought all my big cameras. I brought everything. Set up some trail cams, a couple of little surprises as we go further into the filming of this. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to say the least. I'm plopped down on the ground here. I'm tired. But this is going to be an interesting series. I don't know what you know about the Appalachian hills and the mountains and the folklore. Everything that I have been taught from the Appalachian folklore, myths, or legends, whatever you want to call them, I 100% believe in. The majority of it I've seen with my own eyes. This one is a little different. The water howler I haven't seen. And if you haven't heard of water howler, that's okay. It's one of the most unheard of, I won't say best kept secret, it's known by other names, and we'll get into that as we go along with the series. But I appreciate you guys tuning in for this one. This is just a little introduction to what we're going to be doing. The next one's going to be better, especially even behind the scenes stuff, so stick around for that. Be sure and share this, because this series is going to be an awesome series, and we got another series coming up, even after Appalachian Legends, that might even be better than this one. I'm not sure, but this one's going to be fun for us, because this is fun stuff for me anyway. And maybe we can get some, after that we do the water howler episodes, we can maybe get into doing a couple more of that. We can bring some other YouTube channels in with us to do as well, which that would be fun, because we're starting in Georgia, and we're basically marching up the Appalachian Mountains. So, and each section of Appalachian Mountains has their own folklore. They are basically the same thing, but they just have their own spin on it, you know, because of where it's at, and a lot of things change based on the ecosystem that they're given. That's why some stories change a lot. So animals will react different ecosystems. So if you hear a story in one part of Appalachian that you say, well, it can't be true because I heard it this one, it's probably the same thing, just ecosystem changed it a little bit. We'll dive more into all the details about that later. I'm gonna sign off here. I got a couple miles to go. It's gonna get dark on me. Still got to probably just roll up my tarp tonight, sleep on top of my tarp. I don't think it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to be and I think it's supposed to get down to like 51, so that's bearable. It's not bad. So this should be interesting series, both behind the scenes and the actual series we're coming out with. So I appreciate if you guys stick with us, tell your friends, make sure they subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up if you haven't subscribed. Please go do that right now. Both those things are free for you. Help us out tremendously. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.